The company was founded on January 1964 as Blue Ribbon Sports by Bill Bowerman and Phil Knight, and officially became Nike Incorporation on May 1971. Nike Incorporation is an American multinational corporation that is engaged in the design, development, manufacturing, and worldwide marketing and sales of footwear, apparel, equipment, accessories, and services. The company is headquartered near Beaverton, Oregon, in the Portland metropolitan area. It is one of the world's largest suppliers of athletic shoes and apparel.
External and internal environment of Nike impact by political, economic situation, cutting-edge technology, and organizational culture. For political environment, Nike have faced some issues which is a wage, where workers are paid low salaries and this can affect the reputation of Nike. Inflation rates and deficits is an example for economic situation. Social also can affect business where firms have to provide product or service according to demographic, age, or lifestyle customers. After that, Nike must adapt effectively and efficiently the technological to reduce operating costs and increase the company's profit. The last external and internal environment of Nike is organizational culture, where very important because it will influence feelings, thoughts, and action of people.
It is obvious Nike pursues broad differentiation strategy as it invests a lot more on innovation, which is a major part of its business strategy. Nowadays, Nike has focused on sustainability and pay great attention on innovating its products that provide better leisure wear, as well as satisfy the need of the new generation customers and athletes. A strong connection to both athlete and customers allows the company to create high innovation products such as Nike Flyway support system, Lunarlite foam cushioning, Hyperdunk basketball shoes, new generations of free footwear, new Training One shoe, as well as the latest ones which are Nike Air Zoom BB NXT and Nike SCG Air Zoom AO, which will be released on this year. Nevertheless, there is one of the issues that may affect Nike by pursuing the differentiation strategy are the products that to be set different from the competitors' products might easily compete, but there is no achievable meaningful differentiation called rapid imitation. The next issue is overspending on efforts to differentiate will affecting profitability Nike.
Next is how Nike strengthened their competitive positioning by launching strategic offensive and using horizontal merger and acquisition strategies. Launching strategic offensive, Nike pursuing disruptive product innovation to create new market with the slogan of knowing female athletes better than anyone and come out with their new innovative product called Phenom Flyknit. This strategy has been implemented by Nike when they are almost losing their market share on women's sportswear market to their competitors such as Under Armour and Reebok, as well with the newcomer like Outdoor Voice and Utaco due to rising popularity of athleisure. Therefore, Nike strike market opportunity by come out with new innovative product called Phenom Flyknit as they see opportunity to encounter the problem from women athletes which is chafing, sweatiness, and constriction. The result, this product successfully being a game changer for Nike when they become leading brand for athleisure market with 20% between quarter 3 of 2017 and quarter 2 of 2019. Next is horizontal merger and acquisition strategy. Roughly, this strategy is to ease the competition, increase market share, as well as gaining goods and services from another company. For example, Nike first acquisition in 1988 with Cole Haan in order to give the company access into upscale footwear market, and acquired Bear in 1994 since they are in the sport industry in which Nike want to enter hockey market dominated by Bear. Nike also acquired leading consumer data analytic company Zodiac in 2018. This acquisition will accelerate Nike digital transformation and enhancing the consumer data and analytic capability to serve consumer globally. Nike take another step further by acquiring Invertex, which specializes in 3D scanning technology to customize shoes. This acquisition will enable Nike to offer full customized product line to consumer, as well as helping to resolve the complexity of finding the correct shoe size through online. Recently, Nike strengthened their digital advantage by acquiring leading retail predictive analytic and demand sensing firm Select to anticipating customer demand. All of these innovative digital companies attempt to upgrade its innovative to develop new platform include type of shoes and technology so faster to consumer demand and engage customer loyalty through product customization.
Next, how Nike compete in international market. So there are few ways on how Nike compete in international market. Firstly, Nike always do innovation. Nike's policy of differentiation is quite successful, so this distinction and creativity has driven Nike to offer merchandise in all manner of sports and has essentially propelled the brand beyond the competition. Other than that, through technology. Taking social media as an example, Nike has the most hub following combined on all major platforms. Nike has access to the e-commerce platform through social media and its website, which increased its reach to countries like Nike Store. Moreover, through purchasing other brands, Nike was seen leading to other aggressive sportswear brands. Some examples are Kanstar, which was purchased for $400 million in 1994. Last but not least, Nike advertising. Nike offers endorsement deals to celebrities and athletes with a vast influence on social media. In effect, the celebrities and athletes wear the Nike apparels and sell the items for Nike.
Next, these are the solutions that should be implemented by Nike. Regarding the poor human resource management issue, Nike should provide flexible working patterns which fit the worker situation so that they can serve better in production activities. Other than that, Nike may implement strategies such as raising awareness, improving education and training, organizing employee-based monitoring schemes to put an end to child labor. In order to overcome competitive pressure issue, Nike should identify new target market to get away from saturated market. For instance, women's shoes of Nike is specified to shoes for vegan women, shoes for nurses, and shoes for transgender people. These are the niche market that could be a turning point for Nike. In this matter, Nike do not have to focus on rivals, but all Nike need to do is just focus on branding and innovation. Competitors can copy everything, but they can never duplicate customer loyalty and skills of the team. Also, Nike should get intellectual property rights to protect its product and branding from imitation. In conclusion, broad differentiation strategy is the key point of Nike's group. The implementation of solution stated will somewhat help Nike to overcome the issue. Also, Nike should be ready with future strategies to face potential threats of